Doom Jom Dom Bom. Doom Jom Dom Bom. Doom Jom Dom Bom de Bom. I am here for you all the time. And where are you possibly at? I don't know. I tell you what, it's Monday. Let's make it happen. St. Louis Organics presents Montez at midday. How we doing, good people? How we doing, good folk? How we doing, good people? If you are celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Got high fives in the building. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. I am telling you what a weekend. It is. It's Willie and I up here. It's Willie and Dre. Willie and Dre is up in here for a show. What's going on, good people? It is Make It Happen Monday. Mamba mentality Monday. But most importantly, what a weekend. Wow, what a weekend. Just I still don't believe the weekend that has just transpired for sure on that. So many different levels and things that are going on that nature. If you are celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If today is your anniversary, happy anniversary to you. Or if you're just feeling good about everything, you know what? Today is the day. I just feel like today is the day. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow because tomorrow is what, kids? Horse Hooky Tuesday. We're going to the track tomorrow. We're going to the track tomorrow. We are going to the track tomorrow. Like, I am looking forward to going to the horse track tomorrow. Like, I feel like a kid that's know they're going to Disneyland. Like, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be nice, too. Okay. Oh, okay. But what a weekend. How was your weekend? You have a good weekend? Already got my walk in this morning. So, yeah, got my walk in 2 miles a day. 2 miles a day. But on Saturday, I had the pleasure of going to an exhibit, an event that I had no idea about. Bansky. No idea. And thank you to my good friend Cassie Joe. Thank you. So I had a chance to attend that at the Foundry, and it was quite an amazing event. It was very diverse event that I had a chance to go to. It was pretty cool. I haven't been to the Foundry in quite some time, but it is definitely looked different the last time I went. I mean, but this was a cool ass exhibit. Like, man, it was on a whole different level of, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to even think about, but it was pretty damn cool. I posted some pictures on my social media platform. If you check it, look at those pictures, but it was pretty damn cool. I didn't know what to expect, and I really, really had a blast. So thank you again to my good friend Cassie Joe for that. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast. Like, I didn't expect that at all. I just, you ever go to something or get invited to something you don't know what to expect, and then you get your response out of it was like, okay, oh, it was it was cool. The music, the venue, the people. It was a great event on Saturday at the Foundry. It was pretty damn cool. It was pretty damn cool for me. I'm glad I experienced that. So at the same time I did this event on Saturday, there was something else I did not do for the very first time in a long time. I didn't pay attention to one damn thing in sports on Saturday. I didn't see sports at all Saturday at all. So yesterday morning, I watched Sports Center like a 5-year-old kid. Like I was all involved. I had no idea all that happened on Saturday. Oh my God. It was the craziest thing that happened in sports on Saturday. Between the baseball games, what's going on in the NFL, the NBA. I still don't believe what happened yesterday in the NBA. There's no way possible all that happened yesterday in the NBA. Yes, I'm a Laker fan. What you got to say? Exactly. Yes. But I had no idea the things that happen in the NBA. And you try to talk about it, you're like, wait a minute, what? You can't explain it, what happened in the NBA. There is no way possible at all. Oh man, what's going on, boss? What's going on with you? Oh man, I know. What a quick weekend. It definitely was. It definitely was a very, very, very fast weekend. You're definitely right about that. You are definitely right about that. You are definitely right about that, my friend. Yeah, buddy. What a weekend. It just I'm still trying to compartmentalize what happened over the weekend. In the NBA yesterday, what happened to Giannis, Tyler Hero, and Ja Morant? What happened to Giannis? No, what? When you saw that replay of what happened to Giannis, what? And then Tyler Hero, you can't make this up any other way than what the NBA is trying to present itself as being right now. I mean, this is on a whole new level. This is on a whole new level. What happened yesterday in the NBA? There's no way possible all that happened yesterday. No way possible. I would say that you're a liar. I would definitely say that you're a liar. If you waking up this morning and you watch Sports Center, you're gonna say, "What?" I I I don't know how to explain it to you. It's one of those situations you really have to think about what happened this weekend. And it's crazy. From the Cardinals to the NBA to the NFL. So what do you think Lamar Jackson doing? I think Baltimore screwed the pooch. I think they messed this one up. I think there's somewhere in sports where I believe the relationship can never get twisted between the ownership and the athlete. And I think it happened in Baltimore. Something we probably don't even know about. I think something happened with the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson last year about something that we don't even know about. I think it's some shit that deep. There is no way in the hell you're convincing me that the Ravens are doing all this, but they don't have Lamar. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, buddy. I will believe. I believe anything you tell me, but I'm not believing that. There's more to this story, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, than we will ever know. We'll probably learn out true meaning, what happened, what's going on with negotiations, what triggered this, and what's really going on. There is no way in the fuck. There's no way possible. There is no way possible that the Baltimore Ravens are about to do what they're about to do. Impossible. But it's right in front of our face of what's about to happen. If the Miami Dolphins or the Minnesota Vikings don't win the Super Bowl, something wrong. If they are paying attention to everything that's going on, there's so much talent out there right now. Oh, there's so much talent out there right now. Go get it. Look at the defensive players that are available right now. Look at the weapons that are available as receiving core. And look at the draft. Who has the money? What team has the money to do what they want to do? The Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins could really just disrupt the NFL if they do what I think they're about to do. And it's going to be hilarious. We got another week. We got another week to listen to what's going to happen in the NFL. I'm just saying, it's something about this draft that just makes you just – we all think that football starts the next day when our teams draft a player, but that's not how it works. We don't get back into it until September. But just looking at the draft board itself and your do's and don'ts, your wants and your wishes, look at what's out there. This is about to be one of the craziest NFL drafts of all time. I really do believe so. I think this is about to be one of those drafts where, you know how they talked about the 1983 draft, the year of the quarterback. I think this one here is going to be the one of the NFL player. I think there's so much talent that's available in the draft. Nobody's going to lose. I really do believe that. I think this is one of those drafts where there's talent throughout the whole thing. But it's up to the team to know what they're doing. And that's a hard feat to get and understand when it comes to drafting your team and getting ready for the NFL season. I'm just looking at the outside and looking in. I understand what the Jets are trying to do. I understand what the Steelers are trying to do and the Bears. But I'm just saying, with Minnesota and Miami, I'm just paying attention to those two teams because they have weaponry. They have options. They have obligations. They have an ideal situation going on. And I want to pay attention to that. So that's why I'm going from there. FoShow.org.com. That is exactly where it is at right there with me. The football draft could either go a good way or a bad way for your team, depending on how you're looking at it. Depending on where you're looking at. Did you make the playoffs last year? Can you go further? If you didn't make the playoffs, or are you drafting the pieces of the puzzle to get you to the playoffs? And if you did make the playoffs, are you drafting pieces of the puzzle to go further? As a Bronco fan, I just want to go get me a dog on defense that's going to fear people, intimidate my defense to play better. And I want Sean Payton to have one of the best offensive runs this year, but it's all up to that damn quarterback Russ on what's going to happen. That's a tough thing right there. When you know you have one of those certain players on your team, what do you do? What do you do? We're going to clap in a circle for sure. We're going to do that right there. But back to the beginning of this thing, the more and more I think about this, how do you make sure that your team drafts the right person when it comes to the NFL season? How can they mess this up? These are professional people that get paid to scout players. We have to do this right. Needs and analysis, wants versus needs. All that goes back and forth. And sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's just we sit back and we watch what our team does, and we say, what in the hell were they thinking going into the draft? I mean, you know what your team has. You know what they're losing. You objectively thinking going into the draft, looking at what your team has and what your team needs, and sometimes it doesn't go the way you think. And you want to look at the team and say, what the hell were y'all thinking? Sometimes, what the hell? But we don't need, why do we draft? There's so many questions. I really do wish the TV could talk back doing the NFL draft. It's one of those situations, but we're going to take it for what it's worth. We're going to take it for what it is worth from there. I was supposed to have a special guest on today, but we're going to do it Wednesday. Instead, we're going to do it Wednesday, and that's a scheduling conflict by me, and we're going to fix that out on Wednesday. It's Willie and Dre. It's Willie and Dre. You know, sometimes you got to do what you have to do what you want to do. And I think that's kind of how I feel right now with this NFL draft coming up. I mean, it is one of the craziest things on looking at this situation right now. Like, what in the hell? It all goes live. As bad as I want to go to the NFL draft in Kansas City, I'd rather have my team, the Denver Broncos, have a good draft than me going to the draft and us not drafting what we need. That's the best way I can put it. That's where I'm at with this right now. When it comes to my team in the NFL draft, that is basically where I'm at right now with that. That is the situation. That is the gist of the story. And kids and boys and girls, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. I want you to enjoy the rest of the day, appreciate the details of the day, and more importantly, acknowledge the people around you. Acknowledge them. Tell them hi, tell them hello, and tell them most importantly, wow. I still don't believe what happened this weekend in sports. There's no way possible all that happened. No way possible. No, the NBA playoffs did not disappoint. Where my Laker fans at? Where my Laker fans at? Where my Laker fans at? We looked good yesterday. I love watching Lakers in the playoffs. Love it, love it, love it, love it. But I did not expect that. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I want to see for sure. Yeah, buddy. The NBA playoffs, as they say back in the day, fantastic. For sure. I tell you what, I cannot complain about this weather. Welcome back, Maggie. Maggie's back from Hawaii. Thank you again to Cassie Joe for the trip on Saturday. That was awesome. Awesome trip. Thank you to B and his mom. Went to Hammerstones yesterday with Brian and his mom. That was awesome yesterday. Thanks, B. My man already in the building. It's just a beautiful weekend. A beautiful weekend. And I still don't believe what the hell happened in the NBA. There's no way what happened yesterday anybody thought. Hell, what happened Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Nobody saw that coming. Nobody. And I'm watching all these shows today to prove that nobody saw this coming, even by their reaction. Just a different lifestyle out here. It really is. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today to the show. Montez at Midday, brought to you by St. Louis Organics. Thank you so much. Do what you got to do. Don't forget to visit the website, DreMontez.com. If you're on social media, please follow us on Facebook. We have a page on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We're out there. Check out our website, www.DreMontez.com. I would like you guys to have a great day, phenomenal day. Enjoy your day. Thank you again for tuning in. And as we always say in the hood, we will holler at you next time. And peace. See you later, kids. Thank you. All right.